This road trip is brought to you by Celsius, Zins, and Extreme Hangovers.
Not me, him.
What's the matter? You don't like driving the van?
No.
Why?
She's a turd.
Oh, that's just drunk driving. She's all over the road.
Oh, God.
You'll be alright. Going to pick up the new 450 motor. 2 hours away. The guy sold it to me and him. He doesn't even realize we're the same person. He's going to be confused when we get here. Anyways.
I think we need to buy a school bus.
A school bus? For what?
We'll turn it into a mobile home on wheels.
Completely stuck.
I'm not stuck.
Check in with you later. Alright, so we have a little situation. Went today, picked up that other motor that I found, and I was told that a 2015 RMZ450 motor would fit a 07 chassis. As much as I didn't believe that, really, I figured, well, maybe, because I know Suzuki was known for not really updating, changing, or whatever for quite a while. So we went and picked up this motor, and it didn't line up. Nothing lined up. So what I've decided is the motor that was in this that blew up is currently in this state. I split it, got all the bad stuff out of it. There was just pieces and parts of the piston, whatever, down in there floating around. But everything looks decent. So I think it's usable, savable. And the clutch actually looks brand new, all the discs and stuff. The gears are all good. The crank seems to be okay. The cases aren't broke or anything crazy like that. The bearings all feel good. I put them in the parts washer and got them as clean as I could and hosed them out, sprayed them out, and lubed them. Obviously, they'll get more lube when I put it back together. But what I'm doing is I'm taking this bottom end that bolts in this frame and using the cylinder and piston, and I was going to use the valves because, well, that's the valve. That's supposed to be straight, obviously, and it's not. So the valves are no good, but the head is good. The head didn't really get beat up or anything like that. So I was hoping to just swap valves and all that and just put it back together. But this newer motor, the valves are different. They're bigger and a little shorter. Or not shorter, bigger. And after inspection, well, I guess it's not really going to focus, but these races are all chewed up. But anyways, the reason I couldn't just bolt this head onto that bottom end was because these right here on each side is part of the motor mounts, and they don't match up. So I was hoping to just take all the parts out of this head, put them in this head, but they're different. So as of right now, I just have to buy some new valves for this head. The cylinder is the same diameter, same length, same everything. So I'm going to use this good piston with the jug that it came out of with this head, and then everything should work. But what a downer. I was really hoping to just go get that motor, bolt it in, start putting the bike back together. But that's just not how my luck goes most of the time. So here we are. I've got this motor apart. Like I said, everything looks decent. Gonna just keep cleaning stuff up and hopefully, I don't know, get it back together and have a running 450 soon. But bring you along. Sorry I didn't bring you along for the teardown. I was kind of frustrated and just started kind of tearing stuff apart because I was upset at that point. But yeah, it came apart fairly easy. Obviously splitting the two cases. You've got the crank and the transmission rod and all that jazz. So that part came apart a little bit tricky. But either way, gonna keep cleaning parts here and get everything cleaned up and ready for reassembly and get some valves ordered and hopefully have her back together soon. Hey everybody, back out here in the garage tonight. Just working on getting more parts cleaned up and possibly starting to put things back together. I stopped at the car wash today and tried getting this frame cleaned up, which it did clean up fairly good. But the one thing that I do absolutely have to say is if I had a wish, I would wish that people would stop putting stickers on these frames. I know it's cool, looks good, whatever, and some people's eyes I don't think it does, but either way, I have scrubbed both sides of this thing with Goo Gone, acetone, aluminum cleaner, I believe gas at one point, and I just cannot get the residue off of it without completely destroying and scratching the side of that frame. I'm gonna keep working at it. I'm gonna get it, but what a pain in the hind end that is. But yeah, anyways, pile of parts to get cleaned up here. I brought the gas tank in. You can see what kind of shape that's in. It's just dirty. It's in good shape, but it's dirty, extremely dirty. But yeah, I forgot the subframe when I went to the car wash. But trying to just organize the shop a little bit here first makes it easier, cleaner, better, and then keep cleaning parts. But anyways, yeah, that frame has got me frustrated. But either way, trying a couple different things. Been watching a lot of people that polish these cases, which it's turning out, but without that kit that they sell, it's hard to get in a lot of the areas. So, but unfortunately I started now, so I kind of have to keep going. But got to get these cases all cleaned up. Bunch of other miscellaneous parts here and there, run them through the wire wheel and parts washer. But yeah, carrying on with it. All right. Well, I was gonna put this thing together and say, oh yeah, it works. I'm the smartest guy you'll ever meet when it comes to building dirt bike engines. But we all know that's not true. I got this thing together and it wonder why that doesn't spin. It I only had first gear. it wouldn't shift anymore. But I'm assuming this barrel was out of time, but I'm really not sure. But I got it back apart. I believe I have it right now. However, I need to figure out why this thing doesn't spin. Oh, that was a gear. I'm not exactly sure what I did with my Allen wrench. Well, let me find that. I'll be back with you shortly. My transmission's falling all apart now. Lovely. All right, so there's neutral. For some reason, we're not going. I really don't know. I feel like it's right. It's just, it's hard to tell on this bench. Like, it's like I can't shift back down for some reason. We're in gear there. Neutral there. There's first. Just will not let me come back up. I'll be back shortly. I gotta do some research, I guess. Figure out what the heck is going on here. Sorry folks, I got my shifting issue figured out and forgot to turn the camera back on. But either way, I got the tensioner and all the forks all lined up and everything where they're supposed to be. Kickstarter assembly. I wish I videoed all that for you. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, we've got a 250 motor that we got to do it to soon, so it'll be coming shortly. But anyways, we need to, guess we should probably put the bearings on there, huh? There's a washer that goes on. And then these are split bearings. Some have one solid bearing. And that should sit right down in there like that. Then we have another bushing. Want to make sure all this stuff is nice and clean. Probably should be cleaner than what I'm getting it, but like I say, this isn't really a bike build. It's more of a revival. I've never heard this bike run. I traded a John boat for it when it was blown up, and they told me that it just needed a top end, which I guess it's kind of starting to be true a little bit. Because the bottom end seems good. I thought for sure, the way the top end looked, I thought for sure that bottom end would be completely junk. Why is that not going on there? Come on. Well, that's annoying. There we go. Nope, not clean enough. Still some crap in there. That's better. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna hate to take that back off of there, but it'll be fine. I want to put some good oil on this main bearing. Guess it's not really considered a main bearing, but there we go. Put this guy back on there. Probably wouldn't hurt just to put a little more oil on. Just for that time it slid right on there. Alright, now put that guy back on. And then we can take this guy. Man. Crazy how bad those things get beat up when they, from the factory or whoever the heck did it. Put that on. Then I should probably get some should probably get a tub of oil to put these clutch plates and stuff in. Yeah, I'm gonna clean these up good and get them soaking in some oil, and then we'll be back. Well, there she is, folks. The bottom end is all put back together. I've just got it sitting in there with 2 bolts through it. But I need to get out of the habit of doing a bunch of stuff without turning the camera on. But I don't know. I like listening to music, and when I listen to music, YouTube frickin', I don't know, does whatever to it, because I don't own it. That's stupid. But either way, I get jamming out to music and forget to turn the camera on, or just don't want to. But I'll try to work on it. But anyways, waiting on valves for the head, and then we can put the head back on and get it where it needs to be for timing and adjust the valves and all that jazz. And I don't know. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm hoping that this thing's running soon. But just throw a tank or something on there and see if we can't fire it up. But yeah, when I get cleaning other stuff or whatever, I gotta clean that head up yet. That head's dirty. But yeah, bunch of grease and grime on it. It needs to be cleaned good. Maybe tomorrow. But when I get to tinkering on more stuff, I'll turn the camera back on and keep making videos. But like I said, this isn't a bike build. It's more of a revival. I'd like to get it running and maybe hit a couple winter series races, or maybe sell it, or I don't know, do something with it. But that's that. I've made some homemade lasagna that my mouth's been watering for the past hour. So I'm going to go in and enjoy that and go to work tomorrow. Thanks for watching.